You had to go
So
get your
excited.
accessories.
Yes, so excited. I missed it.
Guys, welcome. It is good evening. It is July 7th here live. Yours truly, Drake Swift, here with Marlon Parmer, Alex Sportsmouth, Tori Savage Kitty. How you doing tonight, Marlon? How you doing? Marlon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Brother.
Yeah, good. That's cool, man. So we were talking off air, and then we talked a little bit yesterday. So just to give you a little rundown of Marlon, he was a former professional basketball player. He played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think you said you were there the last year KG was there.
Yeah.
I gotta add, I mean, to be honest with you, dude, I got so many fucking questions.
Okay.
You don't even fucking understand. So currently he is doing a basketball academy. He's teaching adolescents, children in basketball. I love it, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right now, I've been thinking about coaching hockey forever and ever, and I would love to coach, the 10 to 12-year-olds, not like the kids, but I would like to coach them like the 10 to 12 because they're fully in that development stage. When they're really little, it's kind of like, whatever.
They don't listen.
Yeah.
When you're about that 10 to 12 stage, you're going to be like, definitely you're like, I might have somebody on my hands that might be a star. So tell me, playing for Minnesota Timberwolves, I believe. So who was Flip your coach at that time, or was it Dwayne Casey? Because I know you said you played for Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, it was Dwayne Casey. He was a coach.
Okay, so Flip left already?
Yeah, he was already gone.
He was already gone. So I got to be honest with you, or I got the question for you is, how was KG in the locker room? Was he a guy that you could, you're a point guard coming in. Is he a guy that he mentors you, or was he a guy like, you do your own shit and we'll figure it out?
Man, I got a quick story for you about KG, man. It was my birthday, and he was like, hey, Parmer, man, you want to get out, man? Maybe, get out, have a little fun, get on some hoes. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just trying to, just stay focused. He was like, all right, man, I'm just testing you. He was like, well, man, go in my pocket, man, go count 23 of them things. He gave me $2,300 for my birthday.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Real like that.
I guess it pays to turn down hoes, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I'll take the cheese, dog.
And I'm not even
Any
talking
day.
about the hoes. I'm talking about the money, like just being cool like that. That sounds like him.
Yeah, he
real
tested
down-to-earth
you.
dude.
You passed the
Real
test.
good.
That's nice.
So I gotta be
What a
honest.
blessing.
I would have picked the hose. I'm just.
Yeah, he would have picked the hose.
That's why he gave him the money.
Yeah.
So,
Listen, Drake would have picked the
He
hose.
gave him options.
Yeah.
That's even better, bro.
He gave him options. See, the hose got the gift that keep on giving, and you don't want that.
Oh, that's
So.
fine.
You don't want to know about
real
that.
solid person, man.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's an
That's so
awesome
nice.
story. So he basically, he said, look, man, this guy is trying to stay focused. We're trying to win games. I appreciate the happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I got to be honest with you. That's
That
Yeah, so what I did, Rick,
Yeah,
was
that's
I
a
was
good story.
'cause, I didn't know him before, so I had my homeboy Paul Pierce, who is from LA, Inglewood. I said, man, have KG look out for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So he called him like 2 days before, for me, and said my guy from LA is out there. So then that's how me and KG became real cool.
Oh, that's the shit, man.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
the shit, man. But hey, man, I hope you're not hanging with Paul Pierce lately because he's on a rampage.
He's a good dude,
I'm not
man.
trying
He just
to control nobody, but I'm just saying.
He just misunderstood, right?
You're talking about Paul Pierce, but I got a guy that it's actually way I mean, he's on extreme. So what? I mean, I know you probably don't. I don't know. Maybe if you do or don't. But what is going on with Pippen? We talk about it. We've talked about it. Is it because somebody's sleeping with his ex-wife or his current wife? What's going on? Because he's losing his mind.
If I was a guessing man, I would probably say it's that Larsa Pippen probably got him upside down right now.
Okay.
You know?
So we talked about it, and they said that he's just not. Nobody's talking about him, and he's not in the limelight, and he wants to be in the limelight. I think they mentioned it. He mentioned it. Said, well, LeBron, won the championships by himself, and they gave him and they blasted him on Twitter, and they said, no, he had help. You know what I mean? Like he had help where he went. He's not won the championship with nobody. You know what I mean? He didn't take 1-on-5. It was 5-on-5, and he didn't probably have superstars like he's got AD now, but he's had players where they contributed. You know what I mean? And they're just saying they were just calling him out and saying, hey, buddy, you're losing your mind. What are you doing? What are you talking about? I was just wondering if you saw that in the media or not.
Yeah, I did. I seen that when he was kind of like going at it with Phil Jackson, kind of talking about Phil Jackson was kind of.
Yeah, he was saying he was raised. What do you make of that? I mean, most of the guys.
I would say this: Phil Jackson is from Montana. I mean, there ain't a lot of black people out there, But I would say, what I'm saying, I don't think he's, what I'm saying, he probably just don't understand the culture. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
We've talked about it time, and I think ESPN talks about it. From a basketball standpoint, has the game changed dramatically from when you played? Because it seems like everybody's living by the three. I'm not that. When I'm a fan, I'm a fan. So I prefer basically going in to the big man, pound it in, and then shoot it, pass it out. That's the half court. That's the way the Pistons won. So when I see, they run in transition and they're just hoisting it up, boom. I don't like the game. I don't like the game because it's too high scored. It seems like nobody's playing defense. What's your thoughts of what's going on in the NBA now?
Well, I think that what's going on right now is that it's a guard-dominated game.
Right.
It's a lot more freedom for guards. They're able to shoot a lot of threes, and sometimes it's tough even with the kids because all they want to do is shoot threes. And I'm from the old school kind of where you have to get to the basket, stuff like that. So it's kind of messing the game up. It's more entertaining, and I think that the game got softer because they started bringing a lot of Euros over here.
So you think like a Curry had kind of dramatically changed that game? Because then everybody wants to kind of mimic what Curry did, shooting a three, and the game changed at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Curry, you look at Lillard. I mean, they just really revolutionized the
everybody
three-pointer.
forgets about Damian Lillard, man.
Yeah, that D Lillard is a color piece.
I mean? They only talk about Steph Curry. He was doing that before him.
Yeah, Logo Lillard.
But when you see that, because it drives me fucking nuts. I got to be honest with you. When I watch a game and they just go down there and shoot a three, I'm like, oh my, fucking use a little time management. Send it to your big man, post it up. If you can't get a shot, then kick it out. Like I said, it drives me crazy. And I think a lot of teams, when I'm watching the NBA playoffs now, there's a lot of teams that kind of lived and died by the three, because if they're not making them, guess what? The other team is making them, and they ended up getting beat. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the way I look at it. I think, if you have a big guy, you have a 7-footer, you should be pounding that in, see what you get, and then pass it out. But
there ain't no 7-footers no more, though, man.
Yeah, no, there really isn't.
It's no more Rasheed Wallace's Ben Wallace. It ain't like that no more.
It ain't like that no more, huh?
Nah, no more gangsters. Ain't no more gangsters.
There really isn't.
Let me ask you a quick question, Marlon, real quick, since he's on, talking about the game now and everything. Okay, did you watch the game yesterday?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, so am I crazy, or did I see a little bit of, he's talking about like throwing it into the big man and all that. And you know what? Pistons didn't do that until they got Rasheed Wallace, a guy that can shoot. Karl Malone type, guy, Patrick Ewing, can, back the guy down and all that stuff like that. So we weren't doing that until we got Rasheed Wallace, in my opinion, that much. So my question to you is like, I felt like I seen a little bit of Detroit Pistons yesterday. The way, just a lot faster with the Phoenix Suns, the way they were playing, pick and rolls. They
were killing them on a pick and roll yesterday.
They were killing them on screens, and everything. So am I crazy, or was there a little bit of like, I felt like that was the way the Pistons played a little bit.
I know what it was. It was a guy who reminded you of Isaiah Thomas, that Chris Paul. That's what it was, as far as that pick and roll
Yep.
to the lane.
Nailed it.
I did think of, how could I not think of Isaiah Thomas when I just got through telling you the story prior to us going on air about him rolling his ankle and, scoring like 16, 18 points in a minute and a half. Unforgettable performance up there with, like I said, the flu game and Kurt Schilling, bloody sock, whatever game, the Red Sox and stuff. But like that, it was that big. I mean, like, and that's kind of what made me a Isaiah Thomas fan, the way everybody in Chicago is a Michael Jordan fan. But I just felt like I seen them. It looked like, because they play defense. I've been telling my cousins since the playoffs started, they play defense. I love it. You know what I mean? And then they kind of feed off of that, and then like you got good shooters and just scorers, man.
They got a little microwave over there too that's coming off the bench. Cam Johnson, he's like the microwave.
Right.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just seen a lot of little. I felt like I was watching a little bit of Piston basketball last night.
Yeah.
I loved it, man.
Agreed.
So, growing up in LA, you said your dad turned you on to basketball and you fell in love with the game. How old were you when your dad gave you a ball and said, "Look, man, we're gonna do basketball"?
Man, I remember being in the hood like 4 years old. He just, had me in Nerf basketball with the court and everything, and so I started playing organized at 5, man.
Oh, how you were only 5 when you started playing organized basketball?
Yeah, and you was probably supposed to start at 7. I started at 5 at the park.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you I think you said you ended up. What high school did you go to in LA?
I went to Verdun High School in Watts, California, right next to the Nickerson Gardens project.
Okay. You graduate from New Mexico University, correct?
I went to New Mexico for 3 years, and then I left and went to Kentucky Wesleyan, and then Division II Player of the Year. Yeah.
Okay. What was it again? I'm sorry.
Kentucky Wesleyan.
Right, and you were Division
Player of the Year.
And you also were. I thought you said you were High School Player of the Year.
Yeah, California State Player of the Year, John Wooden Award of all of California.
Oh man, that's awesome, man.
That's so awesome.
You won some awards. So you end up. I don't know what year this is that you graduated from the last university. And do you try out for the Minnesota Timberwolves, or do you go overseas first?
No, so how it worked was I went overseas. I went to France, first out the bat.
Okay.
And, it took some time. So then I ended up, I was playing Pro Summer League, Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors, different stuff like that. Then I finally caught a break, like, 06.
Right.
Okay.
Just kind of spreading yourself around a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, I was paying.
Right. Try.
Yeah, paying them dues.
Yeah.
In 06, you got somebody that's handling you, or do they contact you directly?
Man, Kevin McHale, I was playing with the Miami Heat Summer League, and he was like, man, he was a GM at the time, and then he was telling me, like, man, you need to come down to Minnesota. Of course I had an agent at the time. Then they ended up talking, and then that's how I got in.
Right. That's when Kevin McHale first got in there as GM or around that time.
Yeah, he was
a year prior or something like that. Yup. Okay.
So when you get that call and you're actually making on a squad, I mean, what is your pop still alive?
Yeah. My pops are still in LA. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So do you call who do you call first when you're like, hey, Pop, they want me to come up. Who do you call first? Do you call your pops?
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man, because he's been there, you know what I'm saying, since the beginning. That's my best friend. A lot of people in the hood don't have dads. And
Right.
My dad built I had full court backyard glass backboard, so at my house everybody would come to my house and play.
Wow.
That's cool, man.
That's
so
awesome.
Your dad was like the neighborhood, hey, come on over and play.
Yeah. Hey Rick, he spent $50,000 just for the court.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your dad definitely he invested in you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's big. That's a big
probably
thing.
Probably thinking you went to Dunham's and bought a little pull-up pop-up thing. Nah, man.
So
he said, no, this was no Dunham shit.
Right.
You say that my dad did the same thing, but of course he didn't spend $50,000. But in the backyard, he made an ice rink. You know what I mean? For me to go and shoot and all that stuff. So just being a good dad and saying, yeah,
turned the hose on. He's like,
he believed in you.
He believed in you. Yeah.
Shout out to the good dads. Shout out to the good dads. All of you.
Oh.
Yes.
You call your dad and you say, hey, I finally made it. Did you what was your thoughts when you got that call and they called you up? What was that first thought?
Oh man, I was just pumped up, man. You know what I mean? Like just you think about all the years you've been training and playing this game,
right?
Yeah.
And it finally pays off.
Yeah. So
I know your dad was crying happy tears.
Oh,
were you nervous? Because when I got called up, I played semi-pro.
Yeah.
When I got called up, I got sick, man. Like I was like nervous. You know what I mean? So did you have those nervous vibes, or you're like, no, I got this?
Man, you know what? you always want to do good and stuff like that. You just be wondering, like, I was probably nervous about the guys. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But basketball is basketball.
Yeah. So you get up there. How long were you with the Timberwolves?
I was there, man, 6 months, man. So, then, after that, I went overseas, went to go playing, but for me, as a kid, I was thinking like, oh man, NBA. But then when I got there, I saw, you know what I mean, that it really wasn't how I thought it was when I was a kid.
You say it wasn't. Was it? Are you saying there was a lot of politics involved? Would you tell me?
For sure, man. For sure. You know what I mean? You think like, oh, okay. It's a lot of, it's opportunity. You know what I mean? It's cool, and who you have backing you, your agent. It's all kind of different.
Yeah.
So there sounds like there's a lot of stuff that plays into your success as an NBA player.
For sure. Then you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, be honest with you, you have to kiss ass a little bit, but that wasn't me. You know what I mean? So,
You're like,
right. Yeah.
So
6 months, did you part ways, or they just said we're gonna part ways, Marlon, or what's the deal?
Oh yeah, they just basically, came to me, we're going a different direction, you know what I mean, releasing you, so you be like, man, dang, like, oh, you cutting me, like, then you get to the room, you thinking, you know what I mean, but it was a good man, good time, so
Well, I mean,
you didn't kiss enough ass, and that's okay.
Nah.
We are okay with that.
That's got to be like,
that was a win right there.
No, because I was gonna say the opposite. I was gonna say, I mean, like, that's got to be like very stressful though, man, because you just lost, you just lost something that you loved. So with that much passion, so at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? Okay, so what do I got to do next? Like, did you second guess like your talent, or second guess anything like that, or did you just be like, okay, well, time to keep get back in the gym and keep trying out, or go back to the D League, or go, you know what I mean? Like, what was your next thought process after that?
At that time, you're thinking like, man, it's very humbling, what I mean, because you really never sat no bench in your life, and you know what I mean. You smell the popcorn, but you can't really, get loose.
Exactly.
Like, I just want an opportunity, but you live and learn. But after that, then you just go back to the drawing board and keep it going. When you get one, if you don't, it's basketball is being played all around the world. That's the one thing about it. when I went up, they treat you like a king. I loved it.
So you go overseas, and you said you played for a little while, and then you meet your girl, you have a kid, and you kind of step away from the game.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Go ahead.
I was just say, I was my last job. I was playing. I was in Egypt, man. It was the craziest shit ever. They overthrew the president, man, and like, man, I seen gangs. I done seen all that, Bloods and Crips and all this,
right?
Man, but I never seen it was like a mad pack of lions, people shooting in the air, rioting.
Wow.
And then the team was like, "Hey, Parmer, you coming to practice?" I'm like, "Hell no, I'm on the floor. You just trying to get out of here." So they sent all the Americans home, and then I made it here to Scottsdale before my daughter was born, and then the day before.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that had to be some crazy shit to see.
Crazy.
Ooh, damn. He said, I seen Bloods and Crips, but this ain't nothing like that.
Oh,
no. Hell.
Animals involved, bro. That's
right. They got lions.
Yeah, they got all that. So, most people think, they don't understand it's real. A lot of dudes be sacrificing their lives. You don't know these people in countries,
Right. You're in a whole other country and shit.
Fuck, I thought a pit bull was dangerous.
Yeah, right.
Poor little pit bull like a chihuahua.
So you lose your love for the game because now you have a new love as a child, or what was the deal? Because you could have played back here in the States, right?
Yeah. So, I've always had that passion. I love basketball, you know what I mean? Even but sometimes you be like, damn, I wish, I could have did certain things different. But, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're at peace because you know that you gave everything you had, and that's all you can do.
Yes. Yeah.
So from a basketball standpoint or basketball player, who was your biggest impact as a coach? Like, you were like, man, this guy taught me a lot of things. Can you name somebody that just was like, man, he was the guy that try to point me in the right direction or give me those skill sets?
Man, I would have to go with my college coach, man, where I got the Division II Player of the Year, man. He just, he was like, Marlon, you're like a painter, man. He was like, man, you're so talented. You just let me play. You know what I mean? And he said, man, I'll be able to, run a couple sets, you know what I mean? But I'm going to let you just do what you need to do. And he didn't have no restrictions. So your confidence is through the roof,
Right.
You believe in it.
So that's funny that you bring that up because the Phoenix coach, did he get Coach of the Year this year or was it last year? I can't remember.
He got it this year.
This year.
He didn't get it. I think they got him. It was last year, maybe.
It was last year. Yeah, when they won, they were
he
in the bubble.
No, he just won it this year.
He won it this year. Well, they were interviewing him, Marlon, and they said, I guess when Chris Paul was in New Orleans, they bumped heads, and he said he would always tell them what play. They wouldn't let any of the players. He would have total restriction on them. You run my play, and that's it. And they bumped heads. He said, "Well, they were saying what makes the difference now that Chris Paul is here with you?" And he said, "I learned how to basically let the player, free reign. I let him call his plays, and I let him do his thing." Do you think, by him saying that, you think there's a lot of coaches that are going to end up allowing their players to give them some free reign? Because it's worked for him with the Phoenix Suns because now they're 3 away from winning the Larry O'Brien trophy. So when you say that, I'm like, damn, I don't know if there's a lot of coaches that, they want to hold you. They don't want to let you do your own thing. So when you say that, the guy lets you kind of do your own thing and you became a better player as the result. True.
And I would have to say with Monty Williams, with Chris Paul, he has a trust with him. And you see the results. And another thing, Monty Williams is a former player.
Right.
It's big. Sometimes when you're a former player, you understand what's going on in the war. Where if it's somebody drawing up X's and O's, being a control freak,
you can't relate to what's going on out here because sometimes
Exactly.
you have to improvise, you know.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's a great
So that's
point.
why I was just saying that, he was, he's letting him go. He trusts him now. You know what I mean? When he was a new coach, he was like, look, this is what I'm doing. And, and they bump heads. And sometimes somebody was saying it's because, you could, before, let's say 15 years ago, you could have that X and O coach and players would listen to you. But now players are like, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. And I think that's what kind of makes NBA a little different now.
Yeah, it's a new day, man. These players are making more than the coaches. So if you don't listen to the star players now, it's different. It's not like those Bobby Knight days. That's over with.
Right.
These kids are more advanced. They're making top dollar, and you have to be able to get along with them. That's why a guy like Chauncey Billups, Monty Williams, you're starting to see kind of a pattern. They're going with these younger coaches now. Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn, yeah. And then I know you mentioned the GM. He's your boy too. So when I don't know the owner and I don't even know his name, I just know the past owners or whatever. But that's a huge gift to a guy that basically had no experience, and he went after Monty Williams as a coach.
Yeah, James Jones, man, he's doing a great job, man. You know what I mean? It was the Lakers tried to get Monty. You know what I mean? My dad is a big diehard Laker fan. Oh my God, and he was wanting Monty, the Lakers to get Monty, but it's Monty made the best decision. Less pressure. Phoenix, got it popping.
Got it popping. Okay. So I know, man, growing up in LA, big LA fan, or a Lakers fan.
Yeah.
So what would you say the status of the Lakers? Do you think that's coming back together? Are they going to blow it up because of what they lost, or you think they're going to stay together and maybe try to get one or two more pieces?
I think what you just said, you hit it nail on the head at the end. I think they're going to try to add to what they have, maybe a couple pieces. Maybe a guy like a DeMar DeRozan or, another veteran point guard or something. But I would love to see Westbrook back,
That would be nice. So were you when the Lakers lose and they go down to the Suns, were you pulling for the Clippers?
No, listen. I'm in the valley now, man. I have no horse in the race, you know what I mean? Because when you're, what I'm saying, when I play, I don't have no teams. I just want good basketball. Right. But now that I'm here in Phoenix, I wanted the Suns, you know what I mean? I live here now.
Right.
And my kids are Suns fans, so hey, I'm all happy for it.
That's cool, man. So tell me a little bit what you're doing now. I know we talked off air, but tell the people what you're doing. If they wanted to actually, I guess not enlist, but bring their kids to your academy. What do they got to do? Tell me a little bit how that works.
Yeah, so we have an Instagram page, nonprofit Marathon Basketball Academy.com,
Nice.
Facebook, Instagram. We're located out of North Phoenix Prep. I have an assistant too. So she can schedule you, through our Instagram as well.
And what is the cost involved for this camp?
So what it is see, people don't understand this. Like, with basketball, we're not doing camps. We're doing training. A lot is training. That's why you see a lot of these kids are being more skilled. So
right.
we have 2-hour sessions, and $50 a session. So
that's not.
Oh, that's so reasonable.
Yeah.
If you see how these players' games transform within a couple months, you'll be amazed.
I bet.
So do you guys assess when somebody, let's say a 10 or a 12-year-old, come out? Do you assess him first and then say, okay, this is what he needs to do? Or do you just say, okay, this is what we need? We have like a game plan for every kid.
Yeah. So each kid is different, right? So apart, with the marathon, like I'm not dealing with, I don't want you playing football, baseball. If you're a basketball or you're a hooper and you love basketball, the marathon is for you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're kind of half in, half out, the marathon's not for you.
Right.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
So as a kid, did you play multiple sports?
Man, yeah, I played. I played football. Man, there's a lot of gangsters who's like real ugly was hitting me. I was like, oh no, we can't play this. I'll see y'all. You know.
Oh, that's funny. That's how my son was. He so I wanted him to play basketball, right? I bought him all the rims, the balls, the Nerf balls, all that. He just was not good at it.
Oh.
And he couldn't throw a baseball to save his life. But football, oh, you put him on that field,
Oh,
he was
beast.
MVP. Yo, he was a beast, right?
Okay.
So he did football and lacrosse because he loved lacrosse because it was like football with a stick, right? Because who doesn't love football with a stick? I'm like, what the fuck? The first time I ever seen him play, I'm like, where are your super expensive pads that I bought you that you had to have?
Yeah.
He's got these little bitty
I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on. Commercial.
Was this intermission or
intermission.
There you go. Sorry, Tori.
Hey, Rick, I'm drinking Gatorade if you're wondering what's in that red cup. So,
okay.
Just want to let you
you can drink whatever you want, man. Smoke. Do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want.
Cheers.
We had a guy from England the other day, and I get text Alex. He said he was watching the football. You know, there was England against I forgot what the team they were playing for the cup. And he was smoking weed, drinking. He's like, it was 5 o'clock over there. You got to remember.
I didn't say that.
So it was 5 o'clock.
Drank 2 beers and smoked 2 cigarettes. And said nothing about no marijuana.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if there was any marijuana in the cigarettes, but
probably. That's okay.
He might have had a lace one, you know.
It's all right. That's what I'm saying. Hey, half and half. I don't know.
Half and half. Sorry.
Yeah, like I was saying, my son, when he was playing lacrosse, I bought him these super expensive pads, right? He had to have hundreds of dollars, all this expensive ass shit. I show up and he's got these little bitty, like, you know, like the little 12-year-old skateboarder, like mesh bag that comes like the starter pack. I said, what the fuck is going on here? He was like, I can't move in those ones you bought me. And he's out there with a stick with literally no pads. I was freaking out. But then we put him in wrestling and he come home the one day and he was so fucking mad. I'm like, babe, what's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? He was like, I had to fucking wrestle a grown-ass man today, Mom. He had hair everywhere. So, you know, sometimes 14-year-olds are real hairy, right? He said it was on his back. It was everywhere. I don't like this sport at all. He was good at it, but once he had to wrestle that full-grown man because he was in a higher weight class because of football, right? So the weight class they put him in, he's like, no, I'm not cutting weight. So we're gonna squash wrestling because these guys are really hairy and it's gross.
Yeah, and they be musty too, probably. You know?
And musty. He was like, their hair was wet. It was like wet carpet everywhere. You know, like a little underwear thing. He was not having it.
Did you wrestle at all? Did you wrestle? Yeah.
No.
He's like, no.
I did baseball, man, but I didn't like how little that uniform be, man. You know.
Yeah, get right.
Man, I'll tell you what. If you would have said you did wrestle, I would have been. I mean, I'm looking at my cousin. What do you mean? Did he wrestle? Like, I've never known any athlete that wrestled in college, NCAA, like collegiate wrestling, and play basketball.
Man, I now
Kevin Nash played for Tennessee basketball in college, but he had a knee injury and that's what led him on to wrestling. But other than that, I don't know anybody.
My son was great at wrestling. He just didn't like the fact that because he was gaining weight for defense, that he was going to be put with a different weight class. And when he realized that, and he realized the wet hair and all the things that come along with the singlet, he was not for it. He was like, football, I'm with football. Football's my thing.
Man, that's funny. Y'all talking about wrestling, man. My homeboy played a joke on me, man. In high school, it was my first college letter. He filled out the application of Bucknell University, and that was my first letter. He was like, man, you got a letter, man. So I'm all pumped up. Man, it was for wrestling, Bucknell. That was so bad, man.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
You were probably like, you were looking at this shit like, hold on, like what? Like,
man,
like
I
might
like to whip his ass.
You were so hyped.
I might have to learn to pick up a new trade, but damn, what?
You're like, damn. I was not trying to wear a singlet.
That's funny as hell. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. See, you just proved my point. He did a rib on you about wrestling. Like, there's no way. I've never heard of that. I mean, but I have to go back to like the 40s or maybe even 30s and shit.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. We were pretty excited that, you know, we're big Detroit Pistons fans. We're pretty excited that we got the #1 pick. But it's been over 50 years. Can you tell me when you know you got teams that are constantly getting, you know, 1 through 10? I mean, we got 3, we got 2, but we haven't had 1 in a long time. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but are teams are they paying to get that #1? Because to me, for a team that's got shafted for 50 years not to get 1, I don't know. I mean, could you tell me what's your thoughts on someone that would have to wait 50 years to get a pick?
Man, that's crazy. But I will say this: whatever happened to the balls? Why are we bringing envelopes from the back room out now?
Oh, that's a good point.
Right? Remember how the balls?
That is a great point.
Right.
Now they're bringing envelopes. So come on.
Yes.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, and you know what?
You think there's some payoff in that?
Man, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. But my thing is this: let's see it. With the balls, you can see them rolling around. You can see them
Exactly.
Don't just come out with the envelope and be like, "Oh, this person."
Right. I was like,
yeah.
This is what we.
Right.
I was like, look. I was like, the world. This is what the NBA has come to, where they have the world. At least NBA, all the NBA fans, millions and millions of people, waiting for an envelope to be opened. Like, just drawing us in.
I liked when you could see the balls and all that.
Right.
All around, whether it's social media, whatever it is, and so I'm on the same page with you, man.
Yeah, it was definitely
like,
more
what's
authentic.
the secret? Let's see.
Right.
And then they minimized the draft, just like they did the NFL, which I agree with. It was just too much, but still, they minimized it also for their own reasons as well, beneficial reasons as well, and that's another podcast for real, because that's nuts. So I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Rick, I was
agree.
gonna ask you, Rick, what you think about the NCAA guys getting paid now? Isn't that good? That's good, right?
I was gonna ask you the question.
Yeah, I think that's.
Hey, man, I was making money in college, man, so I was real taking care of all that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
We'll stop you there. So, what do you think about guys that got banned from? You know, they took trophies away, did all this because they were getting paid, and they admitted it, like a Chris Webber. You know what I mean?
Reggie Bush.
All this stuff. Now they're paying them. Should they give those trophies back?
Yeah, get them trophies back, man. Them kids worked hard for that.
Yes.
Man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if I'm over here eating top ramen, man, these other people, man, they going out getting pizzas. Come on, man. You know, and then you making all this money off of these kids' jerseys and stuff.
All
they
of it.
want to preach, it's education. Nah.
Right.
No.
It's just their way. This is just their way of taking an extra percentage. I mean, they've been doing it forever already, and now they
definitely should give them back.
Yeah.
They definitely should give them back.
Slavery. Come on, man. Pay the kids. Let them eat.
Right. Okay. They got their meal tickets for everybody.
Yeah.
And they're risking their bodies. They're risking their mental, not just their bodies, but their mental health. That is a lot of stress. Athletes have so much stress on them with the mental health. And, you know, they got family life too, right? So they got all this stress on them to do good for their family, whatever their situation is at home. Maybe their situation is really bad. And this is like, you know what? I could really make a difference in my family's life. I'm going to keep going. Or my mom and daddy put a lot of work into this and a lot of sacrifice. My grandparents raised me and they put this sacrifice, right? Or I might have a sick sibling at home and my parents are already going through it. Or my auntie raised me, whatever it is, right? And then you got your coach and you're trying not to get redshirted or benched, and you got to worry about your studies too, right? You got to worry about your studies too. There's so much that goes into it. So not just their body, but their mental health, and they're making money off of them. So absolutely, yes, they should give that back. And yes, I mean, again, give them kids their money. They are making it tenfold, right? And the coaches are just banking and driving around in their Escalades and all this other shit.
Yeah, they living good.
Why you said, and the kids, whole dorm room smells like top ramen and burnt popcorn and balls. Okay, because I went to my son's college dorm and I walked in like, oh damn, what is the fucking smell in here?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And all the kids are busting their asses.
Yeah, for instance, it was the guy who played for Toronto Raptors, Pascal. When he was in college, he couldn't even go home back to Nigeria. Just go to see his dad. His dad passed away. He couldn't go to the funeral.
I just got goosebumps. That is so sad.
You know, imagine you not being able to go to your parents' funeral because of the NCAA.
That is terrible.
That is crazy.
Terrible. And we talked a lot about, and I don't know how you feel about this, but we talk a lot about the athletes' mental health, and we feel like there should be really more support for athletes for their mental health in every sport. So I don't know how you feel about that, or what you see, or how you feel about the basketball world needing it. But I mean, even just with the things you look at the, the Olympic stars that are being put on the spotlight right now for mental health, or being shunned because they smoke weed to help with grieving of one's mother passing, or things like that. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of teams, stuff, they have like counselors and psychiatrists, but you're right, like that mental health is very serious, and I think that they need to be able to have let the players have access to that. You know what I mean? They're taught to be tough and keep it all in. You don't never know what they're dealing with. So
really though. So when you were playing, you had a lot of access to mental health and doctors and therapists, or no?
That wasn't an option back then. It was
I didn't think so.
Tough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no crying in basketball. Suck it the fuck up.
I got a question. As me watching the playoffs this year, I see a lot of stoppage in play, a lot of review. What is your thoughts on reviewing every possible play? It has slowed the game down. What is your thoughts on that?
Man, I'm glad you brought that up, man. It's killing the game, man. It's like, okay, see it real quick. Let's get back to the game, because it takes your interest out of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I agree with you, man. Do it, make a quick call. Let's get back to it.
Okay, and the same token, they're reviewing everything. If it's a flagrant 2, a flagrant 1, I just don't like it. I feel like unless you literally kill the guy, let's keep playing. That's what I see it.
Man, you know what? And that's what I liked about Detroit basketball, that physicality. Like, that's what we was raised on, with the Magic, that era. You know what I mean? So this right here, if you just kind of touch somebody, like, everything is not a flavor.
I mean, anything at the head it's automatically, it seems like it's a 2.
Yeah.
And it could be accidentally. You know what I mean? It could be accidentally. So
yeah.
I just
seen watching Bill Laimbeer try to take people's heads off.
That Laimbeer was a beast.
I just think it kills the game, and I'm like, man, this is aggravating. Just let him play. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to know your thoughts on this. So I had a guy actually my brother-in-law. He brought this up, and he said, you were watching the TNT. We were watching. I don't know what game we were watching. I think we were watching the Bucks play Atlanta. But he said, you know why I don't watch live sports anymore? And I said, why? And he goes, I'm tired of the commercials. And I said, really? I said, I never looked at it. I just been part of it. He goes, they need to do something like NASCAR does, where they put it in the corner and they just keep playing.
That shit's horrible. No.
I know. I just want
to. You know why I say that?
Go ahead. Good.
You need a bathroom break? I need a bathroom break.
I'm going to cut you off right there. You know why?
Snack
Because
break.
I watch everything from darts to pool to all that. Now, like, if you're watching something like darts or bowling, okay.
Darts?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watch professional wrestling, and AEW does that shit, and it does the same thing. It takes you.
It takes away.
It's like, I mean, like, what do you know what I mean?
you.
Like, what are you gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Alex.
And NASCAR, like, that works for some sports, but not for no basketball, man. Really,
I was just wondering. I just want to know what it's.
And that's just my opinion.
So NASCAR, I'm not saying that no excitement happens, but they're really just going around a fucking circle, right? So they're going around a fucking circle, right?
Tennis, you're watching tennis. Same thing. That'll work.
I know. Listen, I love me some tennis. Don't come for my tennis.
No, he told
me. Serena. Listen, Serena's thighs are. I'm just saying. Okay, that's enough. Get yourself a little break. I need a little break. Oh, some thickness.
I'm talking about that aspect of the sport, not the player and all that. If you're watching, there's 11 people on the field. I mean, you put it in a corner.
Right, no.
In wrestling, you want to see these things.
Because in a blink, anything could happen in wrestling and basketball and football, right? It happens quick. But going around in a circle, put the fucking commercial.
Well, he told me that.
For that it works. But
because it's boring as shit.
Don't work.
Commercials killed the NFL.
Listen, NASCAR, I want to watch the fucking commercials. It's so damn boring.
Facts.
That's what I'm looking at. I look up at the ring.
Would you be upset if they did that with basketball?
Man, I think it's fine the way it is, man. Because there's so much action. You know what I mean? But like I said, I agree with you on that replay.
I just want to say
the reviews, the replays are so drawn out.
The only thing I agree with you, Marlon, on the basketball thing, because the only thing that I don't like about the stopping and start and all that. I mean, I watch baseball. I could watch 20 innings of baseball. Damn. That shit don't bother me. But with basketball, like the only thing that scares me about the start and stop is maybe that's what's producing the injuries. I'm just saying, the start and the stop too much.
That was
it. It's just cooling down because it's going too long. They're cooling down and
it's just they're not
keeping the momentum. Your thoughts on so many superstars being injured? Now we had this conversation. And we said it's because they went from the bubble to starting, and there was no rest, and we just rushed into it. This is the worst year that the NBA ever had of superstars being injured. So, what is your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, LeBron, kind of warned you guys. With the owners had to make that money back, so they lost a lot of money. So. You didn't have no real training camps, and these guys are going at such a high level
for all sports.
You're gonna break down. Yeah. You're gonna break down.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance to get that conditioning and that practice like they needed.
There was no summer league, and you guys went right from the bubble to starting.
Let's go back in another month and a half too. Let's go.
Oh, there was summer league. It was like 2 weeks.
Chop.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't
All right. Last couple questions. I know we talked about it. Doc Rivers is a bus driver over Ben Simmons. And then he basically says, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. He's a terrific guy. I want him back. Does Ben Simmons leave the 76ers after that comment? Do you think he wants out?
I think in his best, for his best interest, I know how the Philly fans is. Like you were talking about mental health issues. Hey, them Philly fans that have you praying at night.
Ooh, shit.
In every sport,
they're not playing.
Wrestling.
Yeah, well, they're just aggressive as it is. So I could just imagine.
You have to bring it. You got to bring it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The option is because he lost his confidence, like you said. He lost his confidence as a basketball player. He's dishing it off when he's basically right in front of the hoop. He's dishing it off. He's scared. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You think he leaves?
I think they'll try to make a trade. I do think they'll try to make a deal because they tried to make it work the last couple years with Embiid and him. I think they're going to probably make a deal.
Yeah.
Because they wanted Harden first. Remember?
Right.
Trade almost went down. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last question. I know you're doing your coaching your stepson. You said he's a dog. What is it? Can you drop his name? Because I want to know. If I know him now, I'm
well, he's not my stepson, but he's like my son.
Right.
That's your stepson.
I'm giving him the LA culture. You know what I'm saying? On Phoenix basketball. So But his name
Yes.
is you're gonna hear from him. He's a good player. His name is King Fields. Real
Okay.
good player. You know what I mean? When I first
He's
got
already
him,
got a star name.
yeah, that's when listen. I tell him, I said,
Yes.
look, you cannot be sorry. Your name is King, homie. Like,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Preach. Tell him.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love
when
it.
I first got him though, you know, he was like just okay, but he's been with the training and man, he's becoming a real beast out here. You know, he's doing good.
That's beautiful. I love that.
That's awesome.
I
So
yeah.
I want to appreciate. Thanks you for coming on. I put it back on there. So definitely, if you're in the Phoenix area, North Phoenix, you got Marathon Basketball Academy. Alex put that up there. I appreciate your time, man. Thanks for coming on. Much love.
Yes.
Seth.
Thank you for coming on. Keep molding those kids and doing what you're doing.
All you guys too.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And Reek, man, it's always love, man. Maybe we gotta grab a beer, man. And once
Definitely.
You know, we vaccinated, we can get out a little bit.
Yes.
Hey, I wish you the best with your stepson and everything you do. Period, man. Thank you again for your time, bro.
Hey, man, I
God
appreciate
bless.
y'all, man.
Okay,
Y'all
much
real.
love, man.
Thanks
Stay
for
safe.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Be careful out there, man.
Okay. Hey, y'all be cool. I'm gonna be checking for the podcast. Y'all be doing good, man. I like it.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Come back and visit us soon, okay?
For sure. For sure.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
Later. Bye.
He's
He's
a
a great dude.
great guy. We used to work together, and he worked for me too at the same time. Great guy. He's a really good guy.
I love that he's molding the kids. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, that's great to see. That's why I said I've been thinking about it for 20 years to get back, to coach, because my dad was a coach.
You really should.
So I don't know.
I'm telling you, no, it's not a no. If you have an idea, there's a reason you have it, right? So do it. It's your passion. You love to do it. Wouldn't you love to pass that again? Yeah, don't you want to pass that knowledge to the next, era in the next group of children that come out? Like, that's something amazing to be proud of. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Especially there's so many kids that don't have father figures and don't have, that at home nowadays. So a coach that just molds them and gives them, just so much to look forward to, and just guidance in everything. So sports really, I'm a firm believer that your kids should be involved in something in the sports or a group activity. It just helps with leadership. It helps with self-confidence.
Right.
If you have the right coach, right? Because we do know some that abuse their authority and so forth. But if you are really put in that position to be a coach, I think that it's an amazing gift to give kids. So it's awesome. I think you should do it. I think he's dope. That's awesome.
That's
I
awesome.
can't wait to hear more about the more players that come out of his academy. It's great.
So I wanted to tell everybody that has bought merch from the website, I really appreciate it. Much love.
Yes, so much.
Definitely, there's things going to be more added to it. Definitely a lot of Savage Kitty stuff. Alex has got his hat up there now.
Shout out Alexis. I see you say hola, Savage Kitty. Hey, girl. I've seen you in your gear. Thank you. Much appreciated. You too, Connie. Hey, girl. Thanks for tuning in.
So, well, there was a couple deaths in the media. This guy was young. Tori's 23 years old. Daniel McNicholson. I don't know who he was, but I saw that he passed. He was a young kid, young actor.
Do you know what he was on?
No, I just saw that he did pass. There's a couple of people that passed. Richard Donner. He was a director of Superman, Goonies, Lethal Weapon. He was 91. Didn't know who he was either. I know the movies. Robert Downey.
Daniel McNichol or McNicholson?
McNicholson.
Okay.
Robert Downey Sr.
I know.
I didn't know he acted, but he was a filmmaker. Junior's dad.
So sad.
I guess he appeared in films like Boogie Night, Tower Heist. He was 85.
Mm-hmm.
So he was old guy.
He was, yeah.
Susan Douglas. She passed. She was 64. I don't know what she played in. Black actress. She played in a couple movies, it looks like. So. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So those are some of the deaths, and I'll play this real quick. So, Tori, your favorite guy, Donald Trump, is suing Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
That's exactly what I did when I read that.
Oh man, he don't like when he's silenced like he did everybody else, huh?
No.
Hey, Karma Bus came and hit him hard.
So they got him.
I can't help but fucking laugh, Alex. That's just
guy loves blowing money, don't he?
Yeah, he really does. Listen, he loves to sue anybody he can, and really, all him, you know, it's self-projection. This is all the things that happened that he did to other people coming back on him, and Facebook is its own entity. They can say whoever they want. They don't want to, you know, spew their hatred or whatever the fuck they're saying on their own stuff. It's private. So, what can you? What is he suing for? He's not gonna win. I can't even keep a straight face during this one.
He ain't got nothing to do. He ain't got nothing to do.
Because he's not allowed on Facebook.
Alan just said it.
He ain't got nothing better to do. Ain't it been nice? I just, you know, every time I bring up, I just think of how nice it's been and not see his fucking tweets and his idiotic shit pop up.
So why can't he make a fake one? Why can't he make a fake one?
Have you seen the memes with the fake ones?
Yeah.
Look them up. If you haven't seen them, you gotta look them up. It's fucking great. So many memes about Donald Trump making a fake Facebook. He probably does have a fake one.
You think so?
But, I mean, come on. I'm sure he does. Okay, part of me wants to say, a lot of me wants to say, I'm sure he has a fake one. Yes, Fallon, it's so peaceful. Part of me wants to say he does have a fake one, right?
Right.
But he's so outlandish with his out of fucking pocket comments that he wants people to know it's him with the out of pocket comment. So it's just not satisfying for him because of that whole narcissistic trait he's got, that he needs people to know it's him at all times. All times. So I'm sure he's probably got somebody out there making fucking comments, but ain't nobody listening, right? So I don't know. Or I mean, are all the Trumpers banned, like the kids and stuff?
No, just
Trumper.
He called them Trumpers. What?
All the Trumpers banned?
No,
because
just
you know he watching from there. He's got all their logins.
That is hilarious.
You know he got all their logins. I know so. Come on. And he ain't really speaking from them out of pocket too much, because then he's going to get them banned too. So he definitely, come on. He's like a fucking ex-boyfriend that's stalking the U.S., right? We canceled his ass, and now he got to watch from his best friend's account because he got blocked.
That's funny.
He ain't no motherfucking different. It's funny, though. It's been so peaceful. He's like a fuckboy that won't go away, though.
Sorry, I keep losing you guys. I don't know why.
That is a fun. Oh, here you go.
Right, Alex? I said he's like an ex-boyfriend that got blocked, and so now he got to look from his best friend's account.
Hell no.
But he got to be careful what he says, because he don't want to get the best friend blocked, too. We know he's watching from the best friend's account.
Yeah, you know what happens with the best friend and that girl. So go ahead, keep doing that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All you're doing is giving it away.
Here you go. Here you go,
He
Tori.
probably got 20 to. Oh, geez, what?
Ready?
No, I don't know. Am I?
The boardroom.
There you go. Did you hear it?
Welcome to the boardroom.
Oh God, his voice is so cringy. He's rapey as fuck too.
Rapey!
So rapey.
So Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton married during intimate wedding ceremony. I love this couple. I love this.
They're awesome.
So they had a wedding over the holiday. So I just wanted to say, I wanted to bring that up. That's a great story. I hope they end up staying together. They seem like a great couple together.
I agree. I hope they stay together. You know, a lot of people were hating just the way they got together and stuff, but there was a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people didn't know, obviously, because that's how it always is. But I really do love their love, so I hope they stay together too. They're cute together too.
So I love who doesn't love Fonzie?
Hey, I'm cut my collar. I don't have on.
This is a Fonzie guy. Henry Winkler tweeted, "We are so divided as a country. Only a cataclysmic event that makes us depend on one another again can bring us back together." That was pretty powerful from the Fonz.
He's not lying.
Yeah, I think we do need something like that to bring this country back together. What's your thoughts, Alex?
Take anything right now to bring the country back together. As long
Right.
as it's positive. I'm all for it.
I mean, I agree. You look at all the it sucks because we really need a catastrophic event to bring people together?
Sorry.
We are going on.
Go ahead.
It sucks that humanity just can't be unified without a catastrophic event.
I think, to be honest with you, I think we need to find out there's aliens and we do like Independence Day and then we're all back together.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's kind of like they say, Tori,
that's kind of dramatic.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like they say, family. You don't see so many friends and family until someone passes.
Until someone passes. Right.
So, I mean,
that's very true.
Seems like we still haven't learned our lesson.
And I think the silver lining on the pandemic was a lot of people did, even though there was a lot of, there's been so much division since since the beginning of the Trumpers, but
Trumpers!
And I don't give a fuck who's listening, whether you're a fan or not. There's been a lot of division. And the pandemic, I always try to find the silver lining and stuff because it's there. And I definitely believe that even though with the division and the people that saw different things or whatever, I think there was a lot of unity that came together as well because we started to have a little, people that didn't have compassion that started to have it grew more. And so I think Henry's right.
I think the Fonz might be right.
Mm-hmm.
What was his favorite saying? Hey.
Hey. Hey.
I thought it was,
and he did the bat.
I thought it was what Mama don't know won't hurt her, but okay, we can go.
That was from Little Nicky. Oh no, that was from Waterboy.
Yeah, that was we're in Happy Days era.
Yeah.
Hey.
So over the holiday, violence results in a dozen shots, several killing. I want to play this. They said this was a horrible weekend for violence everywhere in the cities. Even Biden went to go visit the Chicago mayor to talk about all the violence that happened. And I just think people are just fucking busting loose because of COVID. But here you go.
A violent holiday weekend. Nearly 100 people were shot in two of America's biggest cities alone. In Chicago, bullets hitting 82 people, killing 14 of them. Just the latest grim statistics on gun violence that has been a problem there for years now. Meantime, across the country in New York City, at least 6 people were reportedly shot over the weekend. 1 was killed, 2 are now in critical condition.
Crazy, right?
So crazy.
You think, I gotta say it's COVID. It's just people are, you know what I mean? They're unhinged. You know what I mean? People are cooped up. This was finally, they're saying the country's getting back to normal besides the new strain. But I think this is because people are, they just been locked the fuck up. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know what?
Alex saw my assistant hand me something. Go ahead. Sorry, Alex.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to see if this works. Hold on, wait.
All right.
I'm not home. Oh my God! If something would have happened, what I was thinking.
Hold on.
I would have just logged out and then I'd have been like, "Good night, God bless, everybody, drive safe, wear your mask."
Oh my goodness!
See you Saturday.
I dropped something. I'll be.
No, I just want to say,
keep talking about the fireworks.
We got to stop using that excuse. Oh, we've been cooped up. Oh, we've been this. Oh, look, man, that's enough. It's enough of that monkey business. There's no need to go. There's something wrong with you if you're doing shit like this.
It's not
So it's not just, oh, I want to get out and I'm going to go hurt somebody. I mean, it's.
I agree. I agree.
There's other things going on, but yeah, you don't know how to take it because it's so nonstop. So I understand what your point for sure.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we need to stop using that as an excuse, but I mean, as much truth as there is in it, it's true. All the crazy fucking people were put away, and now they're out.
Now they're out. Now they're out.
And they're lighting fireworks for like a month.
I know.
Fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. So we got a caller, and I forgot to hook up the Bluetooth. Caller, who is this?
Motherfucking June, nigga.
Hey, motherfucking June. Thanks for repping the hat. What's going on, brother?
I should gossip about these haters, or let's call them fuckboy.
Who's it? Who's fuckboy?
Everybody, half of the niggas in Southwest.
Can you hear them?
I hear them.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Are you blasting people in Southwest?
Hey, call me. You know what? Hollywood. What is it? Hollywood what?
Hollywood Hogan? I don't
that
know.
Motherfucker thing. Man, get a different podcast. What is it? What's my man? Hey, what's the faggot nigga at Hollywood what?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But go ahead.
Hollywood a lot.
Okay, Hollywood
right?
a lot.
Well, you know what, bro? Let me start back all over again.
Okay, yeah, you start back over again.
Yeah, start over.
You know
how many beers or how many tequila shots have you had today?
Yeah. None of your motherfucking business.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, was that aggressive? Who answering to that?
Everybody's on the show. We got Tori, we got Alex. Everybody's watching. They're listening to you. What's going on?
You put me in the wrong perspective. Did I say it right? Perspective?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I started right. Only because I don't fuck with Arizona niggas. You know, and I hate rap niggas.
Are you calling the right? Are you on the right show? Did you call the right show?
Hey, you hear him laughing? I love it.
Just kidding. I had to let him go. I think he was having a little bit too much.
Ooh, he had a lot too much. He had a lot too much.
Yeah,
you call up in here disrespecting our show.
Sirius satellite, bro.
Right?
I don't know.
I think it's funny though. He started talking about fuckboys being like King Fuckboy on the show. Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Did
what?
you just talk about fuckboys and like as a fuckboy?
He's calling back. He's calling back in.
Calling back. Oh.
Yeah. Should we answer it?
I mean, fuck it. Why not? Let the fuckboy be a fuckboy. Let's do it.
All right, we lost you. Where are you at? We can't hear you.
I'm at home.
Okay, what's up?
Now, you know what? I'm gonna be more perspective.
Okay.
I want to hear your cousin. Is your cousin everything?
What?
Huh?
Is your cousin? What's his name?
Alex.
I like my name. He's from here. From Alex, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's
Back
up?
me up, nigga. Back me up, nigga.
Back him up.
On what? It depends on what you spit out of your mouth.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna start all over again. This ain't a fucking interview. We're gonna start all over again.
This show, man. You know what I mean? We're trying to do a show and have some fun and be positive. We're trying to be positive on this show.
Okay,
there ain't no negativity.
All right, so we're gonna ask you about
whatever
basketball.
you want to spit out, whatever you want to talk about.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about the NBA playoffs?
I was a hell of a basketball player.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were good. Mhm.
Hey, that ass point guard, real shit.
Oh shit!
That's when it was like 5'8", 5'9", motherfucker. That, you know, you could play. And I played a Holy Redeemer. I got thrown out. Second place.
No, you thrown out? No way.
Get out of town.
Hey, Enrique.
Yo.
I'm gonna put on your hat, bro, and I'm gonna represent one more time.
All right, I appreciate it, brother. Much love. We're gonna move on to the show. Thanks for calling in. Talk to you soon.
And you know what? This shit goes viral. I'm charging you, motherfuckers.
All right, brother.
Oh shit! Checks in the mail, boo.
Checks in the mail.
Hey, you know what? That's why. Hey, that's why I love Jake the Snake. No, I'm just fucking with you, yo.
I love you, brother. Talk to you later. Have a good one.
I'm an Ultimate Warrior type of guy.
All right, you too.
DDT.
DDT. So we're gonna while we're talking while we're on wrestling.
Hold on. What's the name of the snake? Hold on. What's the name of the snake? Does anybody remember?
Which almost just died.
Does anybody remember the name of Jake the Snake?
Oh my God!
Fucker,
I don't remember. Why'd you put me on the spot like that?
Is that cool? Send you a free mug if you can name Jake the Snake without Googling.
Shit!
I dropped my fucking face.
All right. You want me to give it away?
Yes.
So,
Damien.
Oh, Damien, that was it. That was it. Why did I think Darren? My ass is like Darren the Snake. That doesn't
Hey, it was
sound
a
right.
white boa.
That's white as hell. Darren the White. Let me talk to the manager snake named
so
Darren.
we'll give you some stuff about Montreal Canadiens. I know we're going to talk about them, but I told this to Alex the other day, and I didn't know that the ESPN announcer said it. So Dan Petrie played for the '84 Tigers.
Uh-huh.
His son is playing for the Montreal Canadiens right now.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, that is so awesome.
That's so cool.
Remember, Dan Petrie was from Canada, so it makes sense. His
Man,
son.
you took me way back with that name.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I wish I had a Dan Petrie mustache.
I know, right?
I was literally.
You gotta be a real Tigers fan to understand.
You gotta be a real man to have that fucking mustache.
Visualize that shit, yeah.
I literally was just thinking about his mustache.
Right. I mean, because that's what you think about when you think about Dan Petrie. Every baseball card I have
is the stash.
Yeah.
It's the stash. The stash alone, signed autographs.
Can't compete with a Tom Selleck mustache.
No, who the fuck can ever compete with a Tom Selleck stash?
Maybe, but that's a full beard.
Did he have
somebody from Tombstone with the handlebar mustache? But that is it.
No, so did Tom Selleck have the best mustache? I remember when he was I remember when he was a sex symbol. All the ladies,
right? They loved him. My mom was on it.
Yeah.
She loved that shit. They all did. I heard my mom earlier today. She's like, she's like, Kurt Russell is so fine. I'm like, this lady.
I love Tom Selleck in three.
Aged well.
If he wasn't married back in the day, oh my God, Tom Selleck would have been like, he would have made Derek Jeter look like a just.
Three Men and a Baby. I love that movie.
Oh, that movie was so great.
Yeah.
That movie was so great.
So we'll move on to wrestling. WWE, Jimmy Uso arrested for DWI again.
Uso.
Oh, yeah, you got to credit. Come on, Uso. You got to get it right.
Did you see me and Alex? Both me and Alex's face.
Come on, Uso.
I don't know this fucking guy.
He would be like, come on, Uso. You got to get my name right, Uso.
Ooh.
That's what they call each other.
Okay.
That's how they talk.
You're forgiven.
He blew 2.05, and I don't even know what 204. I mean, what is that? 200% drunk? I don't know. What is that?
He 0.25?
The legal limit.
Oh,
the legal limit used to be 0.8.
0.08, right?
I think it got taken up. I don't drink and drive no more. I learned my lesson. Back in like 2006. So, and it's funny. We had a friend comment on there. We don't mention names, but we had a friend comment on there and said, "I blew more than that." And I think he put what he blew, and I was like, you know what? I think I beat you, bro. So, you know what I mean?
So I'm gonna with that amount though, with how big he is, I highly doubt it. I'm not saying it didn't affect him at all, right? But it has to affect him maybe a little less than somebody like regular size. Like regular size, my ass would be all the way under the motherfucking table. I wouldn't even be able to get to the car.
I just think it depends on what you're drinking, and you know what?
Yeah, I mean it does. It does.
When I first seen it, I was like, I was like, damn. I was sad, man. I was like, damn.
Oh, me too.
He's got a problem.
Absolutely.
That's the second time. The last time was.
Is it his second or third?
It's probably the third, but it was
But
the second one. No,
that he got
like
caught.
the third or fourth, but it's the second time in like a year. The past year, and
like recent.
The last time it happened, he was over here, 2009. He was over here at he was in Detroit, and
when I read this story, and I guess my mind is in the gutter. When it said blue, I thought he was getting a blowjob. So do you like Roadhead? I'm just curious, Alex.
No, I don't. I think you asked me this before.
Did I?
And I told you the explanation for that. I like to be in the bed so I can I like to be comfortable to be able to let really loose.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I like being in a car. I don't want to
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
That's not a cool way to die, in my opinion. So,
yeah, I mean, it's happened.
It happens.
Whether I'm doing a blowjob or I'm drinking, I don't want to die in the car, man. It's not cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's just.
Did I ever tell you the Choni Monster story?
What? No. Clearly not from the look on my face. I'm ready.
So I'm at a park. I'm
like interested.
So I'm at a park with the girl that I was dating in high school, right? And we're getting it on. Maybe she's giving me head. Maybe she's riding me, whatever. And we're at the park. And in the car, car sex is overrated. Definitely.
It really is. Unless you got a big car.
It's overrated. It's hot. You can't really fucking tear it up. Whatever the case may be.
That's all I'm saying, man. I like to be able to move. I need to.
Yeah, seatbelt. Listen, bro. There's a seatbelt buckle in my fucking knee. This is not fun.
So anyways.
My head's hitting shit.
I got 5 long arms and legs. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
One knee's on the dash on the fucking center console. I'm short. That's fucked up.
And you got Chevy imprinted in your butt cheek because it's too close.
Seriously, and you're hot, sticky stuff.
So when you're a teenager, you don't have money to go to a hotel. You can't really, you know what I mean. So you
go to a park or a car.
Car sex is the thing, right?
Or on a jungle gym.
And
abandoned house.
Abandoned house. What the fuck? So, anyways, we're in the car. We're getting it on, hot and heavy.
Hot and
sticky. The park closes at 10, I think, right? And we see a light come up, right? And we're like, oh shit, is that the cops? So it was the cops, and I'm hurrying up, putting on my pants, and she's getting dressed and all that, right? And I got my pants like right at my hips, like barely, like he's like, he didn't even know we were having sex, but I don't even know how. He must have been a dumbass cop, but we were fucking the shit, cars, whatever. And anyways, I got my pants halfway up, like almost like right over my fucking crotch, right? And he's like, hey, what do the park's closed, you guys got to go. And we're like, oh, we're sorry, blah, 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 right? So anyways, I pull my pants up, take her home, whatever the case may be, right? Well, when I say the Choni Monster, when I say underwear monster, Choni Monster, basically I had my drawers in the car, right? So I had my chonies in the car. I never could find it. So the ongoing story was the Choni Monster must have ate them. So I know I fucking had those chonies. I had them in the car because I took them off, and I never could find them. So
really?
I never could find them. I'm like, where the fuck did they go?
Did she take them home?
No, she's like, I don't know. They're in the car, and I'm like, I cannot find them. I cannot. I don't know what. I don't know if they fell out of the car and the cop got them. I don't know. He might be sniffing them to this day. I couldn't tell you. There's my Choni.
I got an embarrassing Choni story.
Okay,
it's not about having sex though.
Okay.
But it's still funny. So I was probably in like 3rd or 4th grade, and I went to Catholic school, right? So we had uniforms and little skirts with the little white shirt, right?
Right.
But in the winter, you were allowed to wear a sweater.
Right.
But it had to be a navy blue sweater, right? And it was like thick and ugly. It was like grandma cardigan type shit, right?
Excuse me, is that Bugle Boys you're wearing?
Seriously, right? No,
right.
bitch. school bells.
You just brought
So
back
anyway,
I'm sorry.
so I got my sweater on, and I made it through like half the day, and it was bulky, so I didn't really think anything of it. And I'm itchy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my God,
Why is it a pair of my mom's underwear are in my fucking sweater armpit?
That is great. That is
And
great shit in the
hold
world.
it out, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm trying to stop it.
Did you think it was like a cotton sheet? It was.
I thought it was a sheet. Yes, that's why I was like, what the fuck?
You were like, damn.
Yes. And my mom's underwear.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to my mom's
Shout out to
panties.
your mom's panties.
Yeah, and I think maybe like two kids saw, but they weren't really sure what it was because I was so quick with the stuff back in, and they were like, she got something. I don't know. They didn't probably know it was underwear. They just knew it was another article of clothing that was in there, and it was like pink, right? Yeah, pull my fucking mom out there. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It is so funny.
I am so glad after that, right? I got this anxiety because nobody knows. I mean, the two kids knew I had article of clothing, but they didn't know what it was. And I'm holding my arm like it's broken, right? Because now I'm just drawing attention to my fucking mom underwear sweater arm.
So did you get up and like, look,
yes.
hold on. Let me take a guess, please.
Okay.
You either did two things. I'm just guessing. You either got up, I gotta use the bathroom casually as fuck, or you were like, you put them somewhere, and maybe if you had a desk,
I had to make it to my locker. I had to make an excuse to get to my backpack.
There you go.
I did. I had to get to my backpack. I had to quick as fuck.
And then you probably got to wait till somebody else came back.
I was so nervous. And the whole time I kept thinking, oh my God, what if these fucking underwear fell out on the ground, right? I mean, it went for hours, but at this point, now that I know, it was like, yeah, these underwear are going to fucking fall out.
Right.
The whole time.
Like, where's they hanging out of my...
right.
From the
underwear that are coming out from my uniform.
Right.
Why isn't my mom using fabric
For the young,
love that movie.
For anybody younger than, I'd say like at least 30, maybe 25. That's 16 Candles.
Yes.
And
wow.
Michael Hall.
It's a great fucking movie.
Everybody, Alex doesn't know, so he blew 0.05, and I don't even know what that fuck that is. Mm-hmm. So the legal, it's supposed to be 0.8, right? But in Arizona, right, and Tori knows it, there is no point nothing. If you point below zero, you're going to jail.
Zero tolerance.
Yeah, no tolerance here. Zero tolerance here. So I wonder what he would have went to jail for here in the state of Arizona if he blew 0.205. That's
by this point, I really don't think it matters because him and his brother, they both have problems, and you would think the twin brothers that are dealing with something like that together would with the storyline that they're in right now, they're in one of the biggest storylines in wrestling right now, professional wrestling. So making big money, getting paid handsomely, you know what I mean? Living the life and everything. And you know what? I've been watching them for like almost 20 years, man. So they're I hate to see
I would hope that
no matter what sport it is, sports entertainment or whatever, you know.
I would hope the Federation would do something about it. I mean, at least try.
Well, they have, and those are the reasons he went to rehab before because they paid for it. And it's still continuing. So that's what I'm saying. That tells me that it's obviously like
out of control.
You already know, Tori.
You already know.
If you want change, you can get all the help you want.
I know.
Ultimately, something's got to come from inside of you, and I hope he gets help.
I hope it's not. I hope rock bottom doesn't happen first.
Guys,
you know.
Them guys are too. I mean, they're so amazing, and just hope they get better for themselves, their health wise, let alone being able to perform for fans. You know, obviously that comes first. So I don't want to be selfish and shit, but I was like, damn, not again, man. Damn. I was like, man. So hopefully they get some help, both of them. And
well, you have a mother who also has a problem, so she's an enabler.
Right.
So it's
Right,
you know.
And we'll see. If they're on TV this Friday, SmackDown. This is actually the last. This is the last Thunderdome show. Thank goodness, which means everything's getting back to normal. They already pre-tape next Monday's Raw, so this is like the last of the Thunderdome, and I'm loving it. They're gonna have fans back, everything. It's gonna be so great. Like just listening, watching some of the Tiger games, and it's like I want to go, and I'll be going soon, hopefully. So it's just exciting to see fans back and all that. So
for sure.
So Connie has a similar story. Ava takes in a sheet and blanket to her daughter to her pre-K class. So when I picked her up at the end of the day, the teacher has handed me a bag with underwears. I asked if she had an accident. She said, "No, we found your underwear stuck in her blanket."
Hopefully they were the good ones, Connie.
Oh no! I don't know if she tried to call in because I didn't want to take the last 2 calls because I didn't know if he was calling back in or not. So.
Yeah.
Support, brother, but you got to when you call, you got to be definitely coherent and understand what's going on.
You got to be respectful. Like you can go ahead and get your point across, but if you're starting to be disrespectful, you don't know which way someone's coming. We save that negative shit for another podcast. We don't like that shit.
Yeah, you got to relax.
You ain't coming on here disrespecting nobody.
So that's.
We love you, but you got to relax.
Yeah, no.
That is crazy. How embarrassing is that? Here you go. Did you have an accident? No, these are your underwears.
These are your panties. Like I said, hopefully they were the cute ones.
You're gonna say, I got the same ones. Oh, girl,
right? Hopefully they weren't like your sleep panties or your time of the month panties, right? I mean, let's be honest. All women have period panties, so hopefully it was. Good. It was a good one. No period one. Good, Connie. Glad. Whew, because you would have had to redeem yourself and stick some cute ones in the blanket on purpose. Just
put it in her.
A whole ass pack of some sexy ass panties with no fabric softener on them, just to stick it. Poor kids covered in them.
Sexy panties.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad that they were your good panties.
Yeah, throw some word on the street panties in there. Shit.
Yeah, we got some word on the street. We can throw some word on the street panties. So I got a question for you, Tori, since we're on the panty trip.
Yeah.
So, are you a fan of underwear when you're wearing or not?
I wear a thong. I wear a thong I wear a thong every day.
I know guys that don't wear underwear.
Do not sleep in panties though, because it's irritating, and I don't like certain panties because they harbor heat, right? I personally, though, for me, I wear very compression leggings, pants, tights, right? Yoga pants. So when I don't wear panties, I feel like the seam rides on my kitty, right? And I got an innie, like all my stuff's tucked in. It's very neat. Nothing hangs, and that's not wrong with the hanging, right? You hang. Hey, every vagina is beautiful. Every vagina is beautiful. It's the portal to life. But for me, I don't like the feeling of the seam of the pants. I'm a VJJ. I just don't like it. I like a compression feeling. I like everything to be, smooth, and I like a thong. Full panties
or wear chonies. Yeah. I'm like, I don't like.
Yeah, I don't feel and maybe it's just me too. I'm thick, right? So. Same thing with a bra. If I go without a bra, and some women are opposite. Me, I have to have a bra or I get boob sweat. If I don't have panties, I feel like I get like a little sweat on my upper thigh, like where your underwear would lay, or in the crease of your, I call it a juicy line. That's what we always called it.
Right.
So in your juicy line, like
love boob sweat.
I do not like boobs. Maybe because it's my boobs, and I just don't like that musty feeling. I like to be dry and clean and no funk. If I'm at the gym, it's one thing. If I'm out doing yard work, there's a time to be sweaty, but I like to be powder fresh. So yeah, all nice and absorbent. But I will not sleep with panties on because I think that that's irritating. I like to, be free then. And I can't wear full panties under my pants because my ass is just way too big and it becomes a thong anyway. So it don't make any sense. And I got all this material bunched up at the top of my booty crack. And what's the fucking point of this? Yeah. I like the full panties. They look cute on my butt, but they just got to be when I'm like walking around, well, I can't really walk around with the house around my kids. So in my bedroom with my door shut, right?
Right.
Or to bed. If I do wear them, it's like, I don't though, not a bed, but I like them, but I just got way too much ass for full panties. They end up eating it. My ass ends up eating them.
Eating them. I love it.
One is right up the butt cheek. So you got a half cheek with some, and you got the other one, it's gone. The ass is like,
Can you check your ass to see if you got underwear in there? Just, I'm saying,
Nope.
Never know.
There you go.
Might have been before you moved to Phoenix.
Okay, guys, do you wear underwear every day?
I wear underwear, yeah. I wear chunnies.
What kind do you wear?
It depends on how hot it is for me. I can't wear boxers when it's 80 degrees, 88 and shit. I don't sweat nasty, but I sweat. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, just a little bit.
So yeah, I wear white in the summer, and then it just depends.
White, like little briefs or like boxer briefs?
I got like 4 different types.
Or do you like the regular loose boxers? I don't really see the loose boxers. Makes no point sense.
I got boxers, boxer briefs. I got.
I'm a boxer brief guy.
The ones that
I like
cool,
boxer briefs. Those are my favorite.
Cool,
I don't like no tighty whiteys. Like I'm not 8 years old anymore, so.
Right. Yeah,
you don't want underoos?
No.
Okay, no. I don't understand. Okay, and the boxers that don't have any compression to it.
Dark draws, yeah.
Like, what is the point of wearing the stiff old boxers that have no compression to it? Like, why are you even wearing them? Isn't it just like wearing a pair of basketball shorts under your pants? You're still kind of free balling, aren't you?
Are you talking about like the grandfather boxers?
Yeah.
Can't stand those.
Yeah, with the opening and your dick falls out and it's like wearing like loose, it's like literally wearing nothing. It's like wearing 2 pairs of shorts. I don't understand. It makes no sense. Like, don't you want some compression? I always thought like the boxer briefs, even when I buy them for my sons, right? I those ones that wick moisture away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, those.
It's called cool dry. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, cool dry.
Everything
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try some of them. I see the commercials now that the boxers that don't ride up, the boxers that keep.
It's like cool dry.
I got big balls, so I gotta make sure we putting the right boxes on.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think just like for women, I think that certain ones wick away moisture. They keep you dry and comfortable. I'm all for it. Now I have a few friends that they don't even fucking own underwear, and
yeah,
I just don't get it. Plus, I like pretty stuff, so it's more accessories, pretty shit for me to buy. Fuck yeah. Like, ooh, those are pretty. Yeah. I mean, because who doesn't want to see pretty fucking underwear when they go pee? I know I do.
Oh, okay. So we'll move on to the Olympics again. Cheering is banned from that Tokyo Olympics. Are athletes psychologically up for the challenge? So I guess Tokyo said you can't cheer. Kind of weird. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, but it is Tokyo, so.
What's your thoughts, Alex? Did they ban cheering? What the fuck? What's going on?
I didn't even look this story up, man. To be honest with you, man. I'm glad I didn't.
Fucking fans cheering.
And cheer.
I got a question about underwear again. So do you guys judge? Okay, do you guys judge if the bra and panties don't match, or is this just a woman thing who's like, oh my god, my shit's gotta match if I see them?
Yeah, that's definitely a woman's thing because it's coming off anyway. So
right, okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering. Wondering if you guys were like, oh.
I think it's extra sexy when they're matching. I mean, that means they take care of themselves, take a little pride in how they carry themselves. So, but yeah. I really don't give a shit.
So what if it's a nice bra and it's nice panties, but one's black and one's purple, or it's still okay if it's nice, but
fucking laundry. It's laundry day.
As long as they're clean.
Okay.
As long as they're clean.
The only thing that irritates me is a woman that has a dirty bra, like it's white and it's man, I'd be like, you know what, I gotta go. Peace out. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I don't wear white bras for that reason.
Well, I'm saying.
I mean, I have them, but I use a lot of lotion. I'm a product person.
But no,
right? I like lotion.
Straight up dirt, like.
Like dirt, neck dirt. Yeah.
You had that bra on for
man, what kind of girls are you dating? Roll around in the
See,
dirt, like
on laundry day though, I do have some faded bras that are like my favorite. I have like some favorite go-tos that are like
guys
this is my daily comfort ones.
Guys don't think about what you just mentioned, Tori. They don't think about you guys, ladies putting on lotion and all this stuff that soaks in.
Lotion, bronzer, perfume.
That's how it happens.
Oil. Yeah.
What is the rule? On underwear, you change your underwear every day. So what's the rule on bras? 2 days?
I change my underwear a couple times. I change my underwear at least 2 times a day.
Okay, what about?
Especially in the summer. Like I said, I got something going up my ass crack and I got a big ass. I'm not trying to. I don't like smells.
What about bra? What's the rule? 2 days, 3 days? What is it?
So honestly, my bras, I have to hand wash them, right? Because you got to take care of them. The bras are expensive. They're like buying a new pair of fucking shoes. Like they're super. The bras are.
That shit's expensive.
No, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I am not a bra snob, right? Because I've got big boobs, but my boobs are fake, and not every expensive bra fits fake boobs. It makes What'd you say?
I said everybody knows now they're fake, but go ahead.
Yeah, they're fake. I mean, hey, they're part of my body. They've been part of my body for a million fucking. So they're mine. I have the receipt. I bought them. It is what it is. So that being said, though, certain bras fit you differently. So what I do is I try to rotate them according to like what shirt I'm wearing. But I don't wash them like I guess maybe every 3 to 4 uses. It just depends.
I guess my
sometimes
is definitely.
Sometimes I'll just.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
Sometimes I do just the like cups and the arms because around the elastic gets worn out quicker. So sometimes you just I do mine in the sink. I hand wash all my stuff. So it just depends. But yeah. And it depends what time of the season it is too. Are your boobs sweaty? Did you just wear it to go out? So there's just a whole science behind having titties.
Titties. Bras are $60. That's a lot of fucking money for a bra.
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Alex, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's $60 for a bra.
But bras are expensive. Yes, but I will say that you can definitely go to Kohl's and find a great bra. They're still expensive, but you can get them like buy one, get one 50% off. Kid you not, the best bra, and I used to spend bras at Frederick's and Nordstrom's and Victoria's Secret. The best bra I ever found was from Sears. I kid you fucking not. I bought this bra in every color they had and different like 2 and 3 black ones all the time. That was the best bra I found.
When you find a deal on something like I do with the shirts,
I'm
buying every color and shit. Sometimes double.
My favorite bra, it was by Maidenform, and they sold it at Sears, and I'm telling you, for my shape profile,
right. It is
certain bras because. It is, some women have more upper boob, some women have lower boob. Right. So depending on the, what the fit is, certain bras make me literally look like I got a fucking torpedo, right? Like who wants torpedo boobs? Right, or it looks like I got a double boob, right?
It's almost like fixing, I look at it like, it's almost like women fixing your hair. It's like I said, the shit that women go through is like. Oh
I just want to volunteer Victoria's Secret.
Self-insecure because of little things like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, it's serious.
For real. I want to volunteer now, Victoria. I know they fit you to your bra, so I just want to be the fitter. I just want you need to be fitted. Yeah, come on.
Fit the bra. I'm really, when I have my boobs replaced, that's the one thing I'm literally a little nervous about is now I got to find bras that are going to fit the new girls. But I mean, it's not going to deter me from getting them redone. It's going to be a whole nother adventure. I have, though, been watching. Have you guys seen the boob tape? Have you seen on? Maybe you guys didn't see it because you guys don't have boobs, so it's probably not on your news feed. But it's for bigger boobs, right? And you put this like nude tape on and it holds it up. And I really want to try it, but I'm still a little nervous. So anybody that's tried the boob tape, call in. Let me know how it worked.
Call in. So I got to be honest with you. I know definitely it's summertime. The worst thing is, I know you said you powder cream. Man, when you girl pulls them off and you start sucking and you're like, what is, like what?
No. So I don't put it on the nipples. There's certain places you don't put it. But so listen, I do it all, right? But then there's certain oils you could put like on the nipples or on the boobs that don't have any taste to them that just soak in after a shower. Did I just go out?
No, you're good now. You're good back.
It must be raining over here because I keep getting I keep hearing myself like a robot. But no, but you know what? Years ago, I had a guy, he's like, tits taste like perfume. And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Sorry. Tits taste like perfume. Yeah, we're here. We're back.
Fuck.
Can you hear us? We can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, she's gone. I don't know where she went. Alex, so we'll move on to hot dog contest. So Joey CHESTNUT won it again, man. Let me bring this up. Bring it up. Let me bring it up. So he's been Tori, we're moving on to hot dog talk. Yeah, we can hear you. We're moving on to hot dog. Joey CHESTNUT just broke the new record. There it is. Oh, I don't know what happened. Blue screen. That was weird.
Okay, can I hear you? I can hear you. No, maybe I can't hear you. I don't
hear you. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on over here.
I don't know what's going on with this video. There you go. I can hear you, Tori.
Yeah, you're kind of staticky, so I'm gonna try to follow along. Hopefully it passes.
Okay. So like I said, Joey CHESTNUT broke the record. Number he was 75, now it's 76. So I don't know how you can eat that many fucking hot dogs. Alex, how many hot dogs can you eat? Alex?
If I actually am starving.
Yeah.
And or you mean just if I'm starving, hungry to eat? Or,
yeah.
Or
yeah.
if I enter the contest, how many do I
Yeah. No, I'm talking about just a regular basis. How many hot dogs can you eat?
I can eat like 3 of them. I don't eat pork like that no more. But
how do these guys eat 70 hot dogs? I don't get it. I don't know. Where do you put that motherfucking shit?
Well, that's why they got the water and all that shit sitting next to them and stuff like that. That's why they. I mean, if you watch it, then you'll see all the little ass things that they do with the water and all that, and that just makes it extra nasty, bro. Watching them shit in water, and oh my god, it's so gross.
Yeah, that's
not only are they eating hot dogs, they're eating wet ass hot dogs. That shit is so nasty.
Congratulations to Joey CHESTNUT for breaking his own record. 76 fucking hot dogs.
A 14-year career, his 6th straight title. Just to give people an idea, in 2007, he ate 66. I'm gonna run through it because there ain't too many years.
Go for it.
07, he ate 66. 09, 68. 2012, I guess he took a 3-year layoff. He ate 68 again. In 2013, 69. And then in 2000, another 3 years. So I guess maybe you can enter, I don't know. It seems like there's a 3-year span. 2016, 70. That in 2016 is when he reached the 70s, and then 2019, 71, 2017 prior it was 72, 18, 74, 2020, 75. So he broke his record from last year. So Yeah, I mean, hey, like I tell you, I watch everything. I don't watch hot dog eating contests.
Right.
Sometimes I watch the dog show, but you know, I try to appreciate a little bit of everything. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
So
when I see that, when I see those contests, I'm like, I forget about them and that they even exist sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So we'll move on to MLB. Trade deadline's coming up. What's your thoughts? You think the Tigers are going to make any moves?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't think they should.
Right.
It's kind of hard to tell right now, but who's still gonna be here, who's not. I mean, you got Scope. You know what I mean? Who's hitting the ball? He's on fire, but contract's up. I don't know if they're gonna give him his money. But I mean, look, man, they're winning. They're playing really, really good baseball, and
they're playing. You know what? They're trying to get 500. They're 39-47 as of earlier today. I don't know if they played today, but yeah. I was just wondering if they were going to make any moves. The goal is. Go ahead. No, I said the goal is to get to 500.
I mean, that's cute and all, but you know, at the beginning of the season, you had said that I forgot how many games.
100. They would lose 100.
And I said like 90, 95. Now that's playoff wins right there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Look, this month they're playing bums. Let's just be honest. But you know what? When you think you're playing bums, you know what happens. So the bullpen is playing. It's on fire, man. And you know what? Like I said, everybody they're I don't want a cheater. I don't want this guy. You know what? I don't want AJ Hinch for this reason, that reason. You know what? Didn't they call Bill Belichick a cheater for like 5-6 years?
Yeah.
You know what, though? He's also elite, and he's a winner. So I'll take him all day, every day, twice on Sundays. You know what I mean? So he's a big part of the reason that we're winning. On top of, like I said, our bullpen killing it, and the bats just coming around. So
there you go.
I'm excited, man. And our young prospects are playing. Casey Mize, they're being they're kind of babying him, minimizing his innings, and people are like, oh my God, why because if we do make it, they want to have him, his arm just as healthy and ready to go if we do make the postseason. So
there you go. So we'll move on to the NHL. This was a sad story. Columbus Blue Jackets goalie Matiss, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, 24, dies in fireworks accident. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Let me read the story. Medical examiner of Michigan said that an autopsy was determined in Columbus Blue Jackets died of chest trauma from fireworks, mortar blast, and not at a fall, authorities previously reported. So I guess they said he thought he'd fall from a fall. Police in Novi, Michigan said that mortar-style fireworks tilted slightly and started to fire towards people nearby Sunday night. 24-year-old goalie was in a hot tub and tried to got clear with several other people. Lieutenant, whatever, from the initial autopsy determined that died from percussion injuries caused by a powerful blast from fireworks. What the fuck was he doing, man?
He wasn't doing nothing.
Right?
Somebody else was lighting fireworks. And like I said, man, last week, I was born on the 4th of July. For heaven's sakes, I mean, I'm over that shit. My neighbors lit like about $2,000 plus of fireworks on my birthday, and I watched a little bit, and I did absolutely nothing on my birthday. I relaxed, and I watched it from the window right behind me. And a couple years ago, everybody was sitting around, and it just shot off. I mean, man, for somebody 24 years old, it don't matter what he was, he's a hockey player or whatever. The guy, he's just gone, man. And one of his friends in those last moments shared an Instagram post, man, and I couldn't help but to tear up. Reading it, sitting there at the show, next to my daughter, I was just like, wow, it's just so sad. But over fireworks, I don't understand. Like I said, I'm born on 4th. It was cool when I was younger and all that, and obviously we never did it. my brother-in-law would light them. We would stand back, you know, and stuff like that. I think there should be. It's only once a year. We got to get it. We got to buy a fishing license and shit. So why not do something where you got to get a license certification?
That's a good point.
Something like that. I mean, $25, $50, have a permit. I don't know, you know, and minimize the amount of fireworks that people actually buy. So it's just so sad, really, really sad, man. I've been reading about it since the day after. So there's something needs to be done, man. You know, like I said, everything else is legalized and shit, but the things that should be is not. And it's fucking ridiculous that, you know, and there hasn't been, like, I think the number was like not even up to 30 people that had, like, passed away. I could be wrong, from fireworks and stuff like that. Like, you know, the guy from Channel 7, David Rex Roth, I believe was his name, a few years back, and he was the weatherman for Channel 7, and he lost an eye, you know, lighting fireworks off and stuff like that. And that was crazy, you know, just to see someone lose like that. And then one, I believe it was was it a hockey player, or I can't remember. God, I forgot his name, but you know, he lost fingers another few years back. But shit's just ridiculous, man. And I mean, if you love that shit, that's fine, but you know, there should be some rules and regulations, because nobody should die. Nobody should die for watching some shit explode, man. It's fucking stupid. It really is. And
right.
Like I said, I was, not to sound like a broken record, but I mean, I was born on the 4th of July, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean I want to fucking blow up shit until I'm 90 and scare people's animals and, you know, the veterans, and just have a little bit of respect, you know.
I get it, yeah.
It goes on. Goes on too long, too. You know, so.
All right, so we'll stay in hockey. So game 5 is on today.
Get off my soapbox.
I was so happy that the Montreal survived the elimination the other night. I think they're gonna not. It's really 1-0 right now, so I don't think they're gonna. They'll come back. The last team I told you, last team that came back from a 3-0 deficit was the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Red Wings, 1942. So it's been a long time. So definitely, I think the Lightning will close it out tonight. But there it is, NHL. So NBA, game 1 was yesterday. The Suns looked like they pretty much dominated the Bucks. Game 2 is tomorrow. You still got the Suns, and what do you got the Suns in?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely got the Bucks against the ropes for sure.
Only one game, though. Only one game.
I mean, and if I had to take something and say what if I'm a Bucks fan, what do they need to do in order to win game 2? I mean, I would say, I mean, they didn't look bad, and the fact that Giannis was, you know what I mean, like just playing his ass off. And, I mean, I think they have to play. They have to keep doing what they were doing. You know, maybe, like I said, man, that defense, play a little bit better defense. Maybe get to the free throw line. I want to say get to the free throw line a little bit more. When you give up 25 points to the Suns at the free throw line, but the Bucks are not a good free throw shooting team. Yeah. At the same token, so I don't know, man. I they're such good teams, and I know they're not going to lose sight of kind of what got them there. So I see this series going 7 games, and it's, you know, sometimes it's easy to say that when the teams are kind of equal, but you know, yeah. I mean, I see it going 7 games, and the Suns pulling it out. I mean, I don't know. You know, Chris Paul had a monster game, man, and that was so fun to watch. My God, I mean, he was just, you know, in the zone, I guess, as Woody Harrelson would say.
In the zone.
He was in the fucking
I'm in the zone, man. I'm in the fucking zone.
But I don't know, man. It's pretty. I think the series. You know how it is. The series just getting started. So.
She's got internet problems. It's storming in Michigan. It is storming. It is
brewing. How they say, the storms are brewing.
Stars are brewing. Oh, she's frozen. She's frozen. So that's pretty much all I got for the show. Oh, she's back. Are you back, Tori? So that's pretty much all I got for the show. Yesterday, I made a statement on my personal page, and I said, who wants some free stuff, mugs, water bottles, stickers, stuff like that. And I said, the only way you get it is to screenshot. Send me your screenshot. Tell me you're subscribing. We're going to probably be doing this every week. So I picked the winner. And this is who I picked. Connie, you are the winner. If you're still listening to the show, call in if you want. I'm sorry that I declined your call by accident earlier. If you want to call in so you can tell me what you want, you got your choice, and I'll show you. Hold on, let me inbox her. I think she was
very well deserved, for sure. Such a great supporter. I love it. And thank you, Connie.
I'm texting her now.
And thank you to everyone else who tunes in and has subscribed to the show, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be doing.
While you're doing that, there was one thing
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to give some love. I don't know. I guess.
Okay, get some love.
Richard Donner earlier. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, like, damn, man. Tales from the Crypt stuff. I mean, Lost Boys. I just watched the other night. The Toy. Look at all these movies this guy did. Scrooge, The Goonies, Maverick. I mean, damn, man. All the Lethal Weapons. Damn, Richard Donner, man. I'm scared. It's like, some of the producers in the music industry passing away. It's like, damn, what's gonna happen to the movie industry now? So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a big loss for sure.
So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be doing this every week. Connie, you got a coffee mug. I don't know if she's seen my message. She got a coffee mug. We're on the street coffee mug, and it's the big one. It's not a little coffee cup. It's the bigger one. Pretty nice coffee cup. Hello. 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 Can you hear me?
It's your favorite fuckboy. No,
it's your favorite fuckboy. Sorry, she's got some issues. So we're, like I said, Tori, we're giving away the coffee mug. That is for Connie. You are the winner. Remember, we're going to do this every week. So please make sure you subscribe. You got a water bottle. Pretty nice water bottle.
Nice. Congratulations, Connie. Thank you so much.
Water in there, some liquor, whatever.
Liquor.
Yeah. Some vodka.
Alex, don't stick your don't put your pecker in there.
I'll try not to.
Don't do that.
I got my cock stuck in a shampoo bottle.
I need the mug for that.
Oh my god. Don't worry, Connie. He didn't put his dick in it. You can put your mouth on it. You're good.
You got some stickers and your choice of some Drink Swift socks. Who wants some Drink Swift socks?
I do.
That's what I want. I want some Drink Swift socks.
Hey, listen. I just want to say this for the record. The only cartoon that I've ever been attracted to was Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
But after seeing the Savage Kitty logo, might have to do a cartoon.
I'm telling you,
she might have some competition there.
It's a hot bitch.
Yeah.
She's a sexy bitch. I'm telling you, she's all beauty, all beast.
And she doesn't wear underwear.
She doesn't wear underwear to bed. Oh god.
No.
The secret's out. You don't wear underwear to bed. There's gonna be a lot of guys throwing rocks. There's gonna be a lot of guys throwing rocks at your window. Hello. Are you there? Hello. Oh.
Just don't fuck up my lawn furniture, okay? It's just expensive.
I think we need a Choni Monster t-shirt. I don't know.
Choni Monster. You like that, huh? Choni Monster?
T-shirt. I'm just saying, man. I don't know.
That's funny.
I'm gonna call.
I don't know if my down the road Weasel logo character is gonna be able to compete with that logo, man.
Let's see if I can call her.
The Choni Monster logo. Hello? Can't imagine what that would look like. Oh my god.
Hold on. Let's see if we can call her. That's got to be a 24 ouncer, right?
She's probably brushing her teeth for bed right now, man.
Hey, sorry, Connie, we didn't answer your call earlier. We were getting prank calls. You won.
Hello?
You won the contest. Tori, you still there?
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah. So what do you want? You want to? I believe Fallon just asked. I think this is I would say a 24 ounce. It has a size on the website, so you have your choice of a water bottle if you're watching, a coffee mug. Everybody also needs their Drake Swift socks or a sticker. So your choice, and we'll send it to you.
I will take a water bottle.
You take a water bottle. I'm pretty sure it's a 24 ounce. I don't know. Yeah, my dick's probably only like 3 ounces. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you'll be able to fit your 40 ounce.
God.
Yeah, 40 ounce. So Connie, text me your address. I'll send you the water bottle. Remember, we're running this contest every week. Make sure you subscribe to the show. You can subscribe on all platforms. Spotify, iHeart, Apple, Google Podcasts.
You're welcome. I love you guys.
I love you too. Sorry you didn't answer the call earlier. We were getting
We
pranks.
love you.
We were getting pranks.
It's okay. And then you said some drunk guy. I missed that part. I'm going to have to go back and watch this later. I'm like, what drunk guy? Yeah.
He's just the guy on the couch. Just the guy on the couch. That's all.
The guy on the couch. So if you're watching the screen, you see it. It's a water bottle. It's a pretty. I like it because it's the ones that you can put water in and it keeps you kind of cold. So
we'll send you a newer one. He's been touching that and doing stuff.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, not one that Yeah, I tried to put your dick in it. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't stuck my dick in
trying
this.
to wash yours out and send it to me now.
Yeah, I haven't stuck my cock in it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, guys. He's sticking his dick in the socks right now, so it's okay.
Yeah, everything's sterilized.
Thank you guys so much.
No problem. Text me your address. I inboxed you. Congratulations. Definitely share the podcast. Get some more family members to like it, and definitely they would win a prize. So thanks, Connie.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Congratulations. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
So, that's pretty much all I have. Saturday, we have a guest on Saturday. She is a bodybuilder, an author. I haven't did my pre-interview with her, but she's an author.
About that one.
Yeah, she's an author, businesswoman. She was I don't know. I have to look this up. I got to ask her. She's the IFBB Pro bodybuilder, and I don't know if there's a weight class. Looks like she's won some contests. So definitely Jacqueline Gomez. She will be on the show on Saturday. So tune in, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you catch the show. Definitely, she will be an exciting guest. That's pretty much all I have. You can follow me on everywhere at Drake Swift on all platforms. Tori, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I got a few shout outs real quick. First, I'd like to give a shout out to this awesome guy named Harry Kane. He's over at Ed Rinky Chevrolet in Warren. If you are looking for a new vehicle, please go see him. This is a young dude, worked very hard on a deal for me today, and just a great guy. He's got a really great story. His family, he is not too personal, but his father was a victim of COVID, and we really connected, and he worked really hard, and he's just a hard-working young man, and I'd like to send him some business. And so if you're in the neighborhood for a new car and you're looking in the Metro Detroit area, go see Harry over at FAG. And then also, I'd like to give a shout out to all my fucking girlfriends that are really holding it down for me while I'm here and helping me do all these crazy things as I can my son's memorial. I mean, they're really holding it down. So I want to give a shout out to my crew. They are being so supportive and amazing, and I love you all. And shout out to my mom too. She's really helping too. So thank you. And you can follow me on Facebook at Tori Rochelle, on Instagram at All Beauty All Beast, and on Twitter at C Savage Kitty. That's CATE Savage Kitty. And also shout out to everybody that is continuing to buy our merch and supporting us. Thank you so very much. I love seeing all of your merch and your clothing and your hats, and keep tagging us and tagging the Word on the Street crew and hashtag show me your kitty to get thrown that Savage Kitty gear. And that's it.
And that's it. Alex, where can they follow you
And
at?
that's it. Well, they can't see me, so I figured I'd give an outlook.
Yeah.
That's it.
You can follow me at Alex Sportsmouth on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, once again, just continue to hit the like button, subscribe.
There you go.
Friends,
there goes Stevie.
leave a
Wrap
comment and give us one of the most important things that really matters is give us a 5-star review and tell us what you would maybe want us to talk about during the show, and just give us some feedback.
Yes.
Because without you, there is no us, and that's about all I got.
So you got Tony right there repping the shirt, the hat, you got the 3D hat. Make sure, like I said, make sure you. We appreciate all your support, buying the merch. Some great stuff up there. There's leggings, there's bras, there's swimsuits, there's hats. There's Alex's dad. Shout out to Alex's dad. Rest in peace, rest in heaven. He got his shirt out there.
Rest in heaven.
Yeah, he's got his over and out shirt. I love this shirt. We're gonna be working on Alex's little. I think we have decided what his little cartoon character is going to be. So I think we're going to have to design that. Love the Savage Kitty stuff. Everybody's
bringing them back. Yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah, loving the Savage Kitty stuff.
Yeah, that's I love it. My daughter.
I love seeing the pictures of everybody in her gear. It's so awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
My daughter actually wanted. She was like, "Oh, she wants the Savage Kitty pants too," and I was like,
"Hey, love it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it."
The woodwork for sure.
Coming out the woodwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot, and I'll scroll through the pictures. So many people are ordering stuff, and it's great. I really appreciate it. You'd remember, I only have a few 3D hats left, so you can get them. You can inbox me, or you can go to wordonthestreetpod.com. They're the 3D hats. So you got. Thanks again, Tina, for buying a Drink Swift shirt. Thanks, Jennifer Lynn. There's Alex's Sports Mouth hat. There's my man Berto Junie with the 3D hat. I don't know if you see this, Tori, if you're watching this. I love Dawn, what she did. She's like, "Do you mind if I cut it up?" I said, "Cut it up. It looks great."
I saw it. It was so cute. I saw it earlier. I can't see right now, but I saw it earlier, and it's adorable. Clearly, I have a cut-up shirt on today. I love the cut-up shirt.
Yeah, she did it herself. She's like, I love it.
I thought about cutting them up and putting them on the site, but personally, as somebody who wears cut-up shirts, I feel like each body has a different way they like to cut it up. You know, we all have the ones that dice and slice their shirts. We have certain ways we like it, right? So after thinking about it, I just thought I'd leave it up to those. Now, if it's somebody that wants, you know, us to slice it and they wanna request it, or, you know, I saw Don out there saying, "Hey, let me have it. I'll slice it and dice it." I think that's great. Each person has their own way of wearing it. So I loved it.
I'm scrolling through here, and I forgot I had this life event. It was a joke. But last year during July, I married. I was in a relationship, 7 relationships, and I divorced all 7 of them. I thought that was pretty funny. So there's Alex's dad's shirt. I love this shirt. I think it came out great.
Yes.
I got a lot of text messages about the shirt and all that. So
thanks again, Angie. She's.
I can't wait to see somebody in the Savage Kitty swimsuit. I can't see that.
Angie's feeling a lot better. I talked to her. She said she's doing a lot better. I think she's almost 100%. But there she goes, repping my shirt. I love that. I'm on someone's chest. Oh my God!
Yeah, look at that.
So appreciate it, love. Make sure you go to wordonthestreetmerch.com to get all your latest gear. If you want that 3D hat, go to wordonthestreetpod.com. Make sure you can subscribe right there. You can follow Alex at
Alex Sportsmouth on Twitter and
Instagram. Thanks, guys. Love you. We'll see you Saturday. Make sure you guys don't get too wet. because I know it's raining out there. So it's still 138 here today. So just to let you know. So
rising, so it's sticky as fuck here.
like I said, every Wednesday we're gonna run a contest. Make sure if you have your friends and family, make sure you sign them up. Send me the screenshot, and we'll pick a winner every week. So thanks, guys. Thanks again. Love you guys. Be safe.
Love you guys.
See you guys. Talk to you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you, man. Peace out. Bye, Tori. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Make sure you're washing your hands. Mask up is an option. And washing that ass. Peace out.